Remember when music wasn't just something you streamed? When it was something you carried around with you wherever you went? Before Spotify playlists and Bluetooth earbuds, there was a time when music was more than just ones and zeros. It was tangible, it was personal, and it was kind of clunky. From the iconic Walkman to the legendary iPod, these gadgets weren't just music players, they were cultural icons. So let's just take a trip down memory lane and revisit the gadgets that once ruled the world of portable music. Number 1, the Walkman revolution. In 1979, Sony dropped a bomb that shook the music industry to its core. The Walkman, originally called the Sound Organizer, hit the market and changed everything. This portable cassette player was a game changer. It meant you no longer needed a giant boombox to listen to your tunes. All you needed was a pair of headphones and your favorite mixtape. Suddenly, music became more intimate, more personal. You could turn up the volume on your Walkman and have your very own private concert wherever you were. No. 2. The portable CD player, aka Discman. As the 90s rolled in, cassettes were out and CDs were in. And where there were CDs, there was the Discman, the portable CD player. Kids and adults were seen with Discmans strapped to their belts, bouncing around at concerts, skipping down the street after school, even riding the bus to work. Remember the frustration of one move making the music skip? Ah, those were the days. Despite the occasional skip, the Discman offered crystal clear sound and the ability to carry your entire music library in your pocket. No. 3. Anti-skip technology. By the late 90s, Discman had a new trick up its sleeve: anti-skip protection. It was supposed to prevent those annoying skips when you were moving around. Did it work perfectly? Not always. But for teenagers walking to school, riding the bus, or skateboarding around the park, it seemed like magic. No more rewinding, no more skipping tracks. They could bop along to their favorite tunes without a worry. Number 4, the iconic CD cases. Remember those big zip-up CD binders? They weren't just cases. They were mobile music libraries, personal jukeboxes. Some cases held one CD, some held many. And the pride you felt when you organized your collection, well, that was unmatched. It was like building the ultimate mixtape, but with shiny discs instead of cassette tapes. And when you flipped through those cases, showing off your latest CD, it was a subtle flex. No. 5. The birth of the iPod. In 2001, Apple strolled onto the music scene with a device that put all the others in the shade, the iPod. This sleek, stylish MP3 player could hold 1,000 songs in your pocket. No more bulky cases, no more skipping. Just a device with a cool click wheel and an even cooler interface. The iPod was more than a music player. It was a fashion statement. It was a cultural icon. No 6 white earbuds. If you owned an iPod, you probably also owned a pair of white earbuds. They weren't just functional. They were a symbol of cool. If you saw someone with white earbuds, they were likely lost in their own musical world, and you wanted to be part of that world. Those earbuds were like a secret language. They said, "Hey, I'm listening to awesome music right now." No. 7. iTunes and playlists. With the iPod came iTunes, the digital music store that allowed you to buy and download songs to your heart's content. And then there were playlists, not the boring same old ones, but your own custom mixes that showed off your unique taste in music. For the first time, music wasn't limited by physical media. It was digital, personal, and most importantly, customizable. Number 8. The decline of CDs. By the mid-2000s, CD players were gathering dust on shelves. Walkmans were labeled retro, and the iPod was the undisputed king. Digital music had taken over, and CDs were on their way out. It was the end of an era, but the iPod's reign wouldn't last forever. Number 9. Nostalgia today. Here's the funny thing. These days, many of us feel nostalgic about the days of cassettes, CDs, and Walkmans. We reminisce about the satisfying rewind of a cassette tape, the click of a Discman, or the endless flipping through a CD binder. It's a strange twist of nostalgia. Number 10. The gadgets that defined us. From the iconic Walkman to the legendary iPod, these gadgets were more than just music players. They were cultural phenomena. They were part of our everyday lives. They were the soundtrack to our youth. They were our constant companions on road trips, at parties, and in the dead of night when we just needed a good song and a pair of headphones. They helped us discover new music, introduced us to genres we never knew existed, and let us share our favorite tunes with our friends. And they were also a silent witness to our most intimate moments, the ones we shared with our headphones and our music. Our music players were more than just gadgets. They were time machines. They brought us back to a simpler time, a time when music was more than just a stream. It was an experience. So what was your first music player? Was it a Walkman, a Discman, or an iPod? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel.